Okay, so I did just get tapped into this trade here. If you guys watched my live, you would have known that I had a bullish bias. So I entered here essentially on this 15-minute fair value gap because we were able to break structure. However, we did have a big move down in the morning, but this is the draw I'm sort of looking towards on NQ, so I want to leave a runner on. I'm actually going to move my stop up because I'm gonna say that we're delivering right now from this 5-minute fair value gap, and I don't want that to be taken out, because if it is, then we may be going down to this second fair value gap, and I'd rather not sit in drawdown down here. I'd rather just re-enter. I've sort of learned now that while the main focus is capital preservation, there's also mental preservation. So looks like hopefully I can get that first target there. 15-minute is looking pretty strong. Okay, so I did just change this back to 2, thinking I want to just take it at 2R, both contracts. While I do think it could run because we're in lunch, we could come back down. We're also just taking a little bit longer than I'd hope, just because we are struggling here too on NQ. I'll probably move my stop up as well, so lock in some profits. But it's just we're coming back a little bit harder than I'd like, and we could very well go into that bottom fair value gap. And we're stopped out. Yeah, so we did come down pretty hard, so I'm glad I took profit. I wasn't on the 1 minute, but probably would have been good to look because we took out equal highs, so probably why we came down. We delivered from this 15-minute fair value gap as well, so it could look like we're gonna take out this low and that all of this was just manipulation. So as you guys can see, we've just been going down once I exited my trade here, so I'm glad I was able to get a little scalp, but since I'm bullish, I am not taking part in any of this. I will probably reanalyze at the end of the day to see if I still believe that the weekly is bullish. But yeah, even if my bias is wrong, I think having one does allow you to wait for your setups and not have FOMO. Okay, so we're pushing up from this daily fair value gap on NQ. I'm looking to enter a trade. I was gonna enter on this 3-minute fair value gap, but I wasn't sure. I didn't get enough confirmation, so I decided to wait for the 5-minute to see if we can get a fair value gap created above this high for me to join in to head up here. We're getting some movement above this. All right, so unfortunately I was not able to get an entry. Sort of kicking myself a little that I didn't go into this 3-minute fair value gap, but it's okay. I'm still up on the day, a little under an R. And yeah, thank you again to everyone who joined my live. Wow, look at this run into the end of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.